Alright guys, this video is going to be for the Made-Its over at Maymay's, and Brandy and I are in here working on getting the rest of the ink dens. I know Maymay told y'all that the ink dens were on order. Well, they are, and this is kind of why there's a bit of a delay. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through the process here, show you a few highlights, and that way you'll know where these things come from. And for those of you from my channel that don't know what an ink den is, I'll drop a link down below so you can go over and watch Maymay's commercial she made about the ink den. It was kind of an idea that me and Maymay kind of worked together on at her open house event this past year. And she asked me to make something. I created it, and it just kind of took on a life of its own now. And she's selling them through her shop. So stick around for a minute, and I'm going to kind of show you how these things start and how they end up in your hands. So hang tight. All right, guys, of course, it started out as an idea, and then we kind of designed it, or I designed it in my head, and then I had to put it into my software. And for those of you that aren't familiar with lasers, I'm going to kind of give you a glimpse into the tools and software that I use to pull this off. So let's look at the screen. All right, so this is what it looks like inside of my software. This is a software called Lightburn, and you can see there's some material in the enclosure still. That just kind of shows me an overlay of where my material is. I did cut me out a little box earlier, so there's some big chunks missing from the material. But you can see this is about 37 inches or 35 inches by 17 and a half inches. There's 35 from top to bottom and 17 and a half across. So that's how much material it takes. 1/4 inch sheet of plywood that size gets me 2 of the ink dens. And these are just some little graphics from where I was doing the design process to try to fit everything in there. So once I put those in there, guys, I just throw some 1/4 inch ply in the machine and cut it out, and it becomes the parts. And once it becomes the parts, off to the assembly table. And I'm going to show you a little video of the assembly table here. All right, so once they're assembled and glued, everything's dried, and that's what I'm waiting on now, guys, is Brandy's gotten ahead of me, so I'm having to wait a few minutes for the glue to dry, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a little video to show you guys, because a lot of Maymay's folks has asked about them, and thought maybe even the folks from my side or Maymay's side might enjoy the video. So the next step after they have been assembled and glued, we let them dry for a little while, take the clamps off, then I have to sand them and just make sure that I get any kind of overburn or anything like that off of them. Once I do that, each piece gets fit checked to make sure that the holes line up correctly and that nothing's wrong with it. And I do that myself, so if you get one that doesn't fit, then I don't I did everything I could. But once they've been fit checked, sanded, they go outside and they get a little coat of polyurethane. I'll put the image up here. I use polyacrylic Minwax spray can. It's just simple. It's easy, especially with engraving. It doesn't, spray stuff does not like run and puddle as much as if you try doing it with a brush. And it's quicker. So once that happens, they get to dry, bask in the sun outside for a little while, and then they come in, and I put the little friction enhancing feet on them, the little rubber feet, and package them up, send them to May May, and then y'all get them from her. So that's how that works. And like I said, Brandy's getting she is getting the employee of the month this month, because technically I guess she's my only employee and she works for free.
For you,
Yeah, and you work for free, so
and I work
yeah. So, but anyway,
not
guys,
entirely.
not entirely free.
Not entirely.
Okay. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this. Just a little peek behind the curtain of how things happen here at the shack. And for those of y'all that say I need more family time, here it is, family time. So there you go. Till next time, guys, be safe and have a good day.